What is up, guys? Cassidy and Stirrup here. I am back with another trailer reaction video. And coming in a little bit more earlier, you feel me? This trailer for Lanterns, the official trailer, has dropped about, 30, 40 minutes ago. So I'm coming in pretty early, pretty hot, yeah. A lot of controversy when it comes to this show, honestly. You know what I mean? First of all, it being grounded. That is the one word comic book fans, fantastical, mythological fans do not want to hear. Grounded. You feel me? That's the one word we despise the most. Grounded. When it comes to a cosmic group of watchmen, a cosmic group of policemen who are the Green Lanterns, of the Lantern Corps. So, and there is, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but a lot of rumors online, a lot of a leak saying that, spoiler, you've been warned that they're saying that either Hal Jordan is gonna die regardless in the show, but some people are thinking it's gonna happen in the first episode, and I'm like, please don't. So I'm like, so what? He's gonna die in the first episode, and the rest of the season's gonna be flashbacks and just showing montages of his past journeys and stuff. Firstly, I'm a huge fan of the Justice League. My favorite, obviously, is Superman. I love Batman. I love Green Lantern. I love Aquaman. I love them all. I love Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? I love the Teen Titans. I love all aspects of the DC catalog. And my thing is, I'm a stickler for origin stories and for, if you're going to do a live action telling of the characters, I want them at their prime. You feel me? So the real issue for me is Hal Jordan being past his prime and then insinuating only one can wear the ring. So it's gonna be a bout or a test if John Stewart's worthy enough to take over for Hal Jordan and his ring when they are two separate lanterns. They have two separate rings in the original story. I know this is based off of True Detective. Calm the freak down in the comment section. All you James Gunn cocklickers and you DCU worshippers, you feel me? I get that. It's like you guys just don't. You guys basically, this fandom tells you, oh, shut up, bro, enjoy the show. Just ignore the 60 to 70, 80 years of lore and content in the comics, bro, that we grew up in loving. Just forget that and accept the new goods that we're getting. You recency biased bitches. How dare you tell fans to forget lore, accuracy, and continuity. You can't do that. So if they don't like it, they don't freaking like it. Just because James Gunn's ass is in the seat and he's brought his team with him and they're doing all these projects doesn't mean we have to digest it and consume it. You feel me? Because it's what we got. So just shut up and enjoy it. No, they are allowed to have their opinion. They're allowed to voice, to make their voices heard. This is land of the home of the right? Sure, right? But yeah, I'm gonna hop into this trailer reaction. I love Aaron Pierre. When they casted him as John Stewart, I'm like, dude, he has the presence. I loved him in Rebel Ridge for sure. So, and he's committed to staying fit, you feel me? David Cornswet better take a few tips from I was about to say John Stewart. David Cornswet needs to take a few tips from Aaron Pierre, bro, because Aaron Pierre's looking bigger than him out, in nowadays. Muscular toned, he's got that raw physique. You can see the definition, you can see the abs, you can see the, So, hey, David Cornswet, you better go with Aaron Pierre to the same gym he's going to do the same regimen. So you can get on that level, you feel me? So, honestly, and then when you have, what's his name? Kyle Chandler, you feel me? Good actor, for sure. It's just like, dang, bro, like, y'all got him at, past his prime. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I wish they would have hired someone young enough to where we could see Hal Jordan's origin. We get to visually see his glory days. You feel me? So it's kind of just like bittersweet. And I heard Sinestro's in here too, but Sinestro, the actor who's playing Sinestro, is old as well. I'm like, what the freak? We're just not winning out here, bro. And this is coming from someone who's not an Extreme Lantern fan. So you Omega Lantern fans, I feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad for you, my G. We got a Hal Jordan past his prime. We have a Sinestro past his prime, bro. Fuck. I'm like, dang, what were they on that front? I'm like, what were you thinking? And again, it's funny. I'm not talking. This show could be the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't care about that. It's just the idea and the story and the storytelling they're giving us in regards with the characters' ages and the suit. People are still coping about the suit, bro. First of all, the suit, it's a construct in itself. You put the ring on, the suit basically is like your skin. The suit conjoins with you. It arrives out the ring of the energy and it comes on your body. It's not a suit you put on, you feel me? So I want to see how they're going to do that in here. And yes, the suit sucks ass, just like mainly all the suits in the DCU. They freaking suck ass. The suits are garbage, bro. The suits could be way better, dude. You see the suits we got back then, buddy? Especially with Jason Momoa's Aquaman had one of the greatest suits I've seen in DC, bro. You can hate Man of Steel all you want. I love Henry Cavill's suit. Yes, it had tiny muscle padding or whatever. I don't care about the muscle padding stuff. It's just a fact of the matter. Put the muscle padding out of the way. Put the Zack Snyder bullshit out the way. All I'm saying is, the suits back then for the DC universe trumps over the suits now in the DCU. And that's a problem, Jack. That's a problem. They could do better than that, dude. I saw, seeing the suit in here, brownish, greenish. Oh, he's had the suit for a long time. Oh, it's probably just a suit that he was wearing in a war. This, that, and the third. We will see. I'm hoping and praying for another suit. I'm hoping for another suit. I can't wait to see John Stewart in his official suit. Shouts out to Aaron Pierre, bro. I'm rooting for you, boy. I am. I really am. And again, I will not be surprised at all if this show is fire. It's not the show. It's the idea of the creative behind the show. Their ideas that they're putting in the show. The storyline that they're going to give us in the show. Even if it's fire. Just because the storytelling is epic, just because the action scenes are cool, doesn't mean that triumphs over the script in itself. Doesn't mean the execution is gonna, be a good taste in everybody's mouth. We can talk all we want, but for the true Green Lantern fans, I want to hear from y'all, man. What do y'all think about this? But without further ado, let's hop into this trailer. Let's watch. Let me get my reaction, and then we'll talk a little bit afterwards. Let's go. Look at this. There's John. The classic military wake up. Junior. His voice just kills me. Time to get up, Junior.
So,
Hal Jordan with a Western accent.
All right, new lesson. Take the ring.
Okay, he's got the ring.
Just fly.
I'm sorry. Fly, please. What's that?
He made a
You're
bird.
the backup quarterback.
For now.
I'm gonna get used to this, man, for real, dude.
What do you think is going on?
It's no accident we're here. These victims are gonna end up being aliens.
Alright, so what are they getting?
I have a feeling.
He has a feeling.
They're gonna be aliens?
I think this is more than just a feeling.
This is a threat no one's ever seen before.
Parallax? Nice.
What do you know about manhunters?
Manhunters.
Where'd you hear that word?
Martian manhunters. Are they on another
The
world?
most dangerous beings to ever exist in the galaxy.
Nice! There we go.
And it could take the form of any species.
We got some manhunters
So they could
in
be
here?
anyone.
Okay.
He's gonna send an army
Was that?
to put you down.
Yep. There goes Guy.
Represent Hal Jordan.
The ring's always been mine.
Okay.
Jordan's just keeping it warm.
God, I hate that. I really want them to have their own rings, but whatever. Sinestro.
Sinestro.
You don't really believe he's your backup, do you, Hal?
No.
Let's say what he actually is.
My replacement.
Okay.
In
brightest day,
That's cool. That was a
and
cool
black as
shot.
night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might
Okay, beware my power. Yep.
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Nice.
Green Lantern's light.
Nice. Okay, I like that. That was cool. That was cool.
A lot of beer.
Alright, bro, let's talk, man. You know, so I love that they're exposing, showing more constructs. Looking at the animation of it, the CGI and everything, the visuals, it looks pretty decent, looks pretty good. It's just that's I'm gonna really have to get used to that. The whole do you really think he's your backup, your replacement, all that stuff. They're really focusing on that aspect of John Stewart replacing him or being his backup, or you know what I'm saying. And I don't know if it looks like Hal's resenting that. Because it looks like he's getting bitter, and that his glory days are behind him. Again, you can see that this is a seasoned Hal Jordan, a seasoned Sinestro. So all the events that we ever thought in the comics are just kind of past. Those glory day comics and everything like that of them being younger, that's all past and over with. The Sinestro, he had a decent accent and everything like that. I liked his makeup. He does look like a seasoned Sinestro. It's like, damn, bro, every time I think about Mark Strong's Sinestro and Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie, that was perfection. Mwah. And then at the end of him, seeing him put on the yellow ring, and he was just like, oh, I'm like, damn, bro. We really missed the ball on that, dude. Mark Strong's Sinestro was pure perfection. But the Sinestro in here looked pretty decent, had a decent accent, You can see him talking to Hal and, about John Stewart. It's this mainly, and bro, here's the biggest giveaway with this. The biggest thing to take away from this is that they mentioned the Manhunter, the Martian Manhunters, which it's interesting to me because when you're saying the Manhunters can take any form, they could transform. I do know, if I'm not mistaken, I thought John. Is John the last Martian Manhunter? Because I could have sworn I thought that he was extinct, but yeah, he's known. That's why I had to. In my head, I was like, do I have to search that up? Because I know that off rip. Isn't John Jones the last surviving Martian Manhunter or Green Martian? Because after a tragic plague, the civil conflict wiped out his people throughout the. So, but there are other surviving characters so we have Miss Martian and his brother Malefic, or however you say the name. I think that the brother that resents him, basically his evil counterpart or whatnot. But you have just seeing that, I think there's something more than meets the eye with this trailer as well. You know what I'm saying? Because the Manhunters, like the Green Martians, they're done. John Jones is the only last surviving Martian besides Miss Martian and Malefic, his brother. So that's interesting to me. It's not giving off the idea of an invasion. I don't know if that could be Malefic, probably transforming into people trying to, cause havoc, or just trying to be one among the people of Earth. So that's interesting. Because there shouldn't be Martians left, that many left around to spark up an invasion, because I thought they were wiped out. But we'll see, because you know how they're changing things. They never live action adaptations never always follow the source material, and they always change a few things, whether it be characteristics about the characters or their origin or this, that, and the third. So probably they're not going by the comics like that, you know what I'm saying? So there might be a different idea in regards. So there might be surviving Manhunters out there. So that kind of gives me the idea now, And I do believe truly that we may see the Martian Manhunter in Man of Tomorrow. Dude, Man of Tomorrow is going to be so freaking packed. It's not even funny, dude. The movie, dude, it looks like Man of Tomorrow is about to have just as much, I won't say as much characters as Doomsday, but bro, as Avengers Doomsday, bro, but there's going to be a lot of characters in Man of Tomorrow, dude. And I just hope that it gels well with the script and that it's digestible. Because I don't think people need to understand, more CGI and more characters does not mean it's going to make the movie better. That's just not how it works. But yeah, man, this trailer was it was pretty good. I think it's my favorite. It's the best trailer that they've done. And I know the show's coming out in August, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it's coming out in, yep, August 16th. I will definitely be watching it. I don't know if I'll have time to react to it. I'll probably do reviews for each episode, if anything, if I'm not able to react to each episode. But yeah, man, that's the biggest giveaway, man. Manhunters are in here. So like we all assumed, it's going to be a mixture of grounded and cosmic. Grounded, fantastical. It's going to be a good mixture of that. So the True Detective vibe thing's not going to, obviously irritate me in the slightest, because I heard that show is pretty epic. I've never watched True Detective at all. Don't kill me. But I am interested, bro. They got Manhunters in here. And, again, we shall see if John Jones is going to arrive in Man of Tomorrow. John Jones might be in the show. He might pop up at the end, at the season finale. We will see. And again, I fear for Hal Jordan. It sounds like he will surely die in this show. If not the first episode, the season finale. He's going to die. That's what I believe, and that's gonna, again, y'all can't, all you general audience motherfreakers, all you people who are not fans of who's not a true Green Lantern fan, and that are getting these DCU cockriders that are getting mad that Lantern fans are not satisfied with this, you can't get mad at them, because I get it. We're getting a seasoned Hal Jordan and a seasoned Sinestro, bro. We are getting them past their glory days. Ain't nobody signed up for that. We want to watch these motherfreakers in their glory days, bro. While he's in the Justice League, Hal Jordan in the Justice League, in his mid-30s, bro. That's what true Lantern fans want to see right now. They only got one rendition of a young Hal Jordan on screen, and that was Ryan Reynolds, which people bashed down in the ground. I felt like that movie deserved one more chance. I felt like Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie deserved a sequel. It was not as terrible as everybody made it out to be. For me, I know Parallax and that part of the execution wasn't the best, but it was still an overall fun film. But people didn't give it a time of day. And now we're going to have to settle for an old seasoned Sinestro and an old seasoned Hal Jordan for the second live action rendition of Green Lanterns. So, hey bro, you get what you deserve. But all I'm saying is, I understand the backlash with the Lantern fans, but I do see where you general audience fans are coming from. But you gotta remember, this is based off of Green Lanterns. Just because the show is called Lanterns doesn't make it its own original show. They are taking the Green Lanterns lore, and they are combining it with, like I said, True Detective, crime thriller vibes, and a grounded aspect to it. Which, again, we will see how it goes. We will see. It looks pretty interesting. But guys, again, let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think about this trailer? Or were you excited to see that there was a Manhunter in here? You see the Manhunter transform, and I'm like, all right, now we're cooking. Some of the shots look pretty good visually. They did a decent job with some of the visuals on here. The scenery, you see them out on a different planet. So, it's good. If we take the idea, as Lantern fans, you got to take the idea of seeing the green aura around his body when he's flying. You got to take the idea out of seeing the costume just, come out of the ring, and just, the energy elevate and rise around his body, and construct the skin tight awesome Green Lantern suit. You got to get that out of your head. You got to you got to go in with an Elseworld type of story vibe to your mind and not compare it to the lore, the animated Green Lantern shows, the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. At this point, just to help enjoy, just to help you Green Lantern fans enjoy it more, get it out of your head, and just see it as an Elseworld type of story to where Hal Jordan may die, John Stewart doesn't have his own ring himself, he will be taking over for Hal, and if that's digestible to you, if you're not accepting it and you're pissed about it, I understand. I am not gonna get mad with you, because if y'all saw how I felt about James Gunn's Superman, it wasn't for me. It didn't strike the chord for me. So I think the Green Lantern fans are feeling the same way I felt watching Superman 2025. And they have their opinions and their voices to be heard. And I can't tell you jack. All I can tell you at this point when it comes to the DCU, just take all your expectations, all your dreams, and all your wishes, shit it out and flush it in the toilet. Because I feel like that'll be the best and only way to truly enjoy this new DCU that we're getting. This new template of DCU stories that we're being told live action wise. That is the only way. If you don't do that, then you're just gonna hate everything that the DCU gives us. Period. That's just it. But guys, yeah, man, I love you guys so much. Let me know what you guys thought about this reaction. Give me a good breakdown in that comment section down below. What do you guys think about this Lantern's official trailer? Again, to me, it was the best trailer. But I do still see things that kind of I'm going to have to get used to in regards with some things that were said in here, some things that were portrayed in here. But definitely, the most interesting thing is seeing Manhunters, and I'm talking about the Manhunters. Thus hinting that that Martian Manhunter may show up in Man of Tomorrow. So we will see. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all. And yeah, take care. Peace.